Okay, so let's see if I can get that to stay. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to cover a really quick little mini lesson on multiplying and dividing by radicals, because when we're dealing with the special right triangles, eventually you're going to have to divide by the square root of 2 and divide by the square root of 3 and multiply. So let's say here is my isosceles right triangle, okay? It's a 45, 45, 90. That means the interior angles are 45 and 90, right? So these two are 45, so these two are the legs. This is the hypotenuse, right? So let's say the hypotenuse is 18, okay? And I need to find the legs. Well, according to the rule, to find the legs, I just divide the hypotenuse by the square root of 2, okay? So if we had 18 square root 2, then the legs would just be 18, because if you divide by square root of 2, those cancel off and you just get 18. But if you're ever given a hypotenuse, and you will, that doesn't have the square root of 2 attached to it, you need to divide the whole number by the square root of 2. So the leg is going to be 18 divided by the square root of 2. Now, technically this is correct, but with math, we're not supposed to leave radicals on the bottom in the denominator. So to get rid of them, we have to multiply by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. If this had been the square root of 3, then we would multiply by the square root of 3 over the square root of 3. Then what happens is square root of 2 times square root of 2 equals 2. So we just get 2 on the bottom, which is why we do it. We get rid of the radical by doing that. The top becomes 18 square root 2. Well, 18 is an even number, and you can divide it by 2. So our final answer becomes 9 square root of 2, because 2 goes into 18. So the shortcut would be take half of this number and multiply it by the square root of 2. Okay, so we could try it again briefly. So just as a wrap up, this one was then 9 square root of 2, and this is 9 square root of 2. Okay, that's the final answer for that one. If I have another number, let's say I have the hypotenuse is 20, okay? The leg is going to be half of 20 times the square root of 2. So 20 divided by 2 is 10, so 10 square root 2. So this other leg is going to be 10 square root 2. This is just for 45, 45, 90, okay? So again, this works because 20 divided by the square root of 2, to get the radical out of the bottom, you multiply it by square root of 2 over square root of 2. You get 20 square root of 2 divided by 2, which gives you 10 square root of 2. So that's how you deal with square root of 2. I'm going to pause that and post it so that helps.